What's up, Bronco fans? Time for another edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap. I'm John Nash.
And I'm Lauren Matheson. Well, men's basketball went 2-0 this past weekend, picking up 2 conference wins against San Diego and Pepperdine.
Yeah, and Lauren, in that Pepperdine game, big news as Ray Cowels scored his 1,000th point of his Bronco career. Santa Clara now has 4 players on their team with 1,000 points in their career, and they are just one of 3 teams in the country to have that on their squad. And Lauren, you had a chance to talk to Ray Cowels about what it meant to get 1,000 points in his Santa Clara career.
I'm joined by Ray Cowels III, or known by the Rough Riders, RC3. Ray, you just joined the 1,000-point club. How did it feel?
I mean, it feels great, you know. But like I said before, I got to credit my teammates. They've been passing me the ball for 4 years, and I couldn't have done it without them. So it's just great to be a part of the club with them and to have 4 guys in the 1,000-point club.
You guys are now heading on the road. How's the team feeling prepared for Gonzaga right now?
You know, I think we're feeling pretty good. You know, we're just coming off 2 wins, 2 big, much-needed wins. So we're heading into this with a full head of steam, and we're ready to go.
Well, the Broncos head up to the Pacific Northwest to face number 3 Gonzaga on Wednesday, which you can also check out on ESPNU. And then on Saturday, they go up to Portland to face another conference foe.
Well, Lauren, you know, with all that travel, it's important to stay loose. And our very own Cory Schlesinger has the Bronco Tip of the Week.
Cory Schlesinger here, back with another Bronco Tip of the Week. Before you perform any of these type of movements, be sure you consult with your athletic training staff or doctor. Okay, so for today's Bronco Tip of the Week, what we're going to do is a hip flexor stretch. So most of our athletes, especially in the game of basketball, they're anterior pelvic tilt. So what we're going to do is we're going to stretch this out just a little bit. So what we're going to do is pick his leg up, scoot him to the very edge of the table. I want to take my foot, hook it underneath him, apply a little pressure on top of his thigh while talking with him. I'm going to press gently with my chest into his foot. He's going to feel this stretch right here, nice in his hip flexor. We're going to hold for at least 20 seconds, and then we can add some range of motion movements as well by putting my hand in his inner thigh, rotating around, and opening up that hip capsule just a little bit more.
Well, Lauren, while the men's basketball team's in the Pacific Northwest, the women's hoops team will have 2 games at home here in the Levy Center. The first one on national television on the NBC Sports Network at 6 o'clock on Thursday, and then here at home against Pepperdine on Saturday at 2 p.m. Our very own Nici Gilday had a chance to talk to her teammate, Katie Hawkins, about playing on national television on Thursday.
Hi, I'm EYEBRONCO reporter Nici Gilday here with my teammate, Katie Hawkins. So, Kate, you had a big week last week against BYU at BYU. Came out really strong and scored a lot of big points for us. What made the difference for you that week?
Just being super aggressive to the hoop, and with the opportunities I had, just finishing and getting to the free throw line. And it was cool playing in Provo in that huge gym.
Definitely. And this week coming up, we have 2 big home games. How important is this week for us?
Super important. It's going to be awesome playing on national TV against GU at home. So we just need to secure these next couple games going into conference. It will give us huge momentum going into the tournament. So.
Yep. Thanks, Kate. And like she said, we play Thursday at home against GU, so come out if you can. Back to you, Lauren and John.
Well, baseball had their opening series this past weekend, picking up 2 wins against Seattle University. It was a great atmosphere for opening day. Lots of student support out there. What do you think, John?
Certainly. There was a lot of energy in the ballpark. You had the smell of the food being cooked. It just felt like spring here in February in Santa Clara. The baseball team this weekend will take on the University of Illinois Chicago Friday game, and then a doubleheader on Saturday. Friday's game will be on the internet on SantaClaraBroncos.com. Myself and Brandon Raboa will have the call, so if you can't make it out, go ahead and tune in there.
Well, after playing on the road, softball returns to host their Bronco Invitational, which you can check out here on campus or at San Jose State. Be sure to check out SantaClaraBroncos.com for the most up-to-date schedule.
Well, Lauren, the men's tennis team had a big weekend. They picked up 3 victories over Sonoma State, Sacramento State, and UC Santa Barbara. We had a chance to talk to head coach Derek Mills about the past weekend.
Thanks, John and Lauren. Well, we had a good weekend this past weekend. We played 3 matches. We had a doubleheader on Saturday where we beat Sac State and Sonoma State back-to-back. And during that process, Tom Pham became the all-time singles wins leader. And it was a great accomplishment for him. With all the years the program's kind of been in existence, and now he is the overall leader. That's a pretty good accomplishment for him, and we're really happy for him, because if anybody knows Tom, he's just the ultimate of class, and he's a great guy. So it couldn't happen to a better guy. And then yesterday we finished up the weekend on President's Day, beating UC Santa Barbara 6-1, which was an interesting match because we probably played our worst doubles match of the year, and they really kind of took it to us, and the team just really regrouped, and we probably played our best singles matches of the year yesterday, and we just pretty much dominated a 1 through 6, and our focus was unbelievable. So it was a good and it was a bad, but I think overall we were really excited the way we were playing singles. And that coming week we have the week off, and then we're going to get ready for St. Mary's in 2 weeks, and we're looking forward to getting back into conference play.
The women's tennis team traveled to Arizona this past weekend, and they lost to University of Arizona, but they took a top 30 Arizona State team to the brink in Tempe, losing 4-3 there. It was a good match, but the women will be back here at home on Sunday at 11 a.m. to take on Cal Poly.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap. Go Broncos!